I don't want my daughter bringing me any and everybody, and I don't see.
But baby,
that's like when I got married. My mom was like, I'm not coming to that. I'm not coming to the wedding.
But you're still not understanding. She's not requiring it of both daughters. It'd be different.
But she didn't talk about the other daughter. She did. About the one she talked about.
Did. She said my other daughter. When Candy asked about her other daughter, and she said she's heterosexual. She can bring home whoever. So she said, so why can't that be for her? So if you're not asking it for both, don't ask it. That means you have a problem. You can't say bring home Tom, Dick, and Harry. She's okay. It doesn't matter how
Michelle Jones, the word also say don't sit in the council of the ungodly. So why you here? Bye. If that's what you feel.
Because you show off.
The Bible also say judge not unless you be judged. Why is you here? Okay, so you don't want me to come for you.
Just don't focus on what she's talking to her daughter that's gay. You have to listen to it all. She's asking this. She's saying her other daughter, it don't matter because she's heterosexual. But this one, we got to go by these rules and these guidelines. Yeah, you have to be with that person for a year for me to know that y'all gonna work out, and then I have to. Then she even said when the one that I watched somewhere else, she said still then, I'm gonna have to meet them and see if I like them. So.
Well, yeah.
But you're not marrying them, so what difference?
But okay, so let me ask you this: what does Tammy's past of being with women got to do with the
because people were saying that they think that because she probably was uncomfortable with
what's making her uncomfortable,
that her daughter's with, because she might have dibbled and dabbled and it didn't work for her. Now her daughter's in.
I don't think she's uncomfortable with that. I think that she's uncomfortable because she doesn't want her daughter to be gay, because parents raise kids to where in such a manner to where they want them to have a specific life, and when these kids get grown, they go on their own way and do something totally different than what the parents had in mind. You want your daughter to be a doctor, but she decided to be a nurse, or you want your daughter to be,
But that's the problem. You're putting these expectations on your kids that they didn't ask for. Just like I said, how Tammy, she was allowed to make her own choices and make her own mistakes, then she has to allow her daughters to do the same. Now, what you want for your daughter, what your daughter wants for herself is not the same. So allow her to live her life. And if she wants to be in a same-sex relationship, I'm not saying that you got to be like, oh, okay, come kumbaya, blah, 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 but just respect it. Because somebody on here said, does she really have to respect it? Well, you should, as a human being and as a mother. You want somebody to respect the decisions that you make, because you might be married to Steve and he might whoop your ass every day.
And you want everybody
to accept Steve. So, it's
hey, Steve.
So, I mean, you don't have to like it. I'm just saying, if that's what your daughter chooses.
Like Sandy said, I just want my kids to be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, if that means that she wants to be with Sandra, let her be with Sandra. As long as Sandra treats her good, what difference does it make?
I'm thinking
Sandra treats her way better than Steve would have.
Looking at the snippet, okay. Tammy is just, to me, Tammy is saying, I know Tammy feel like she know the girlfriend that ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be.
But that's not her decision to make, though.
Right.
Even though she know it's not gonna work out, let your daughter find out. Let her find out.
Yeah, Tammy, you gotta let her find out. We all went through it, Tammy.
We all went through that. I told you so, but let her find out. You gotta let her hit her head.
If that's not the right one, you gotta let her
find out.
Yeah, but Tammy my best friend in my head. I'm fighting for you.
Tammy has always been judgmental.
Don't say that about Tammy, y'all. I don't see Tammy like that. Don't be doing it like that.
I love Tammy. I love Tammy. Because my thing is, Tammy's on Mrs. Pat's show. Yeah. And Mrs. Pat's show deals with
all that.
With
her daughter gay.
Yeah, with her daughter actually being gay. and stuff like that. So I wouldn't think that she would have, but again, a lot of people don't have a problem with it as long as it's not their children. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as it's not close to home. So now this hits close to home. Now
And
it's a problem.
So let me ask you this. Being that you went through the same thing with being close to home, be as honest as you can, be as honest and open as you can. Being that this situation sits close to heart, how does it make you feel with my family once accepting, now not accepting? How does that make you feel? Because what I find myself doing is keeping y'all separated.
Then I tell you, you don't have to do that.
I know.
You're stressing yourself out by doing
I'm not stressing myself.
You are.
I'm keeping my wife happy and keeping my family happy.
I'm going to be happy regardless.
I know.
As long as I'm with you. Now, it's the thing that what Baby's bringing up is that when we first got together, you know, her family, you know, was family and friends were, oh, Miss J, I love you, girl. I love you, so cute. You love you, girl.
I love you with her. And
I just love y'all together, you know, blah, blah, blah. But now, since people see that I'm not going anywhere, that this relationship is lasting, it's not like her previous relationships, you know, a year in or 2 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't together anymore and she was hurting. Then now it's a problem because I'm here and I make her happy. We make each other happy, and we have a happy, healthy relationship. Ain't none of that going on that was in her previous relationships. She ain't crying to her mom and her friends, you know, because of something that Jay did or anything like that. So, you know, it's and the thing about it is, I say, because now it's like I don't want. You know, it hasn't been said that I don't want Jay to my house, but I think it's been said, but Baby just won't say it.
It hasn't been said. It's been, you know, how you feel it. Mm-hmm. That's how I take it.
Well, that's how I take it too, because
but I'm not gonna not tell you that if that's been said. I'm not gonna say that it's not been said.
Okay. Because I take it too, because every time we try to. It's always an excuse.
Yeah.
But if it's you that go by yourself, then it's okay. I'll be here. But then every time we try to go together,
and I get the same feeling. I get the same feeling, and we see it. So So that's why when we start talking about it, I was like, well, and then when I think about it to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm just, you know, keep them separate. You know.
Well, I'm just saying, don't keep me separate because of me. Keep them separate because of them. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It ain't got nothing to do with Jay.
Right.
And that was my thing, is like, at first it hurt my feelings because I was like, well, wait a minute now. I ain't got nothing but being nice.
Yeah.
I have nothing but been nice to these people.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you don't like me because I make her happy.
Right.
And you not coming around because of Jay, and you move because of Jay. No, Baby's just living her life.
Yeah.
She's living her life.
And I decided to
and she's the one that decided to make a couple of changes in her life.
And my thing is the thing is with me, I was able to make changes and she be by my side. That's what I was most afraid of, is if I made those changes, that I wouldn't have nothing to fall on, or you know, somebody to have be a cushion to catch me. Well, when I made those changes, she caught me. And she's been holding on to me ever since. So it's easy for me to make these changes in my life, and that's why things has been nothing but good. You don't see me crying, you don't see me hide, you don't see me asking for nothing, you don't see me wanting for nothing, you don't see none of that. She spoiled me, I spoiled her. We spend 99.9% of the time all together. We keep people out the house. You notice when you get on here, you won't see people in and out of our house. You know,
and then somebody saying, as long as y'all together, we get that. But however, you have to understand though, her Baby family, like her mom and her sister, are the only closest, like as far as living relatives that she has,
cousins,
you know, or cousins that she has, the little bit that's left. So she holds on to that. So everybody can say F family, and as long as y'all live y'all life, I can do that. Baby is not the type of person to do that.
Yeah.
Because I will release you. I will. I promise you. I have no problem.
Baby,
releasing
be
anybody.
done with you. Won't think twice about you after that. I mean, how you do that shit? She said, watch me like this. I'm like, I
Like
can't
this?
do that. I can't do that. Nah, I can't do that.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It hits close to home, and the thing about it is, to me, it's all about control. You know, that individual wants to have control over you, and they know the only way to have control over you, thank you, to have control over you is to say, hey, you can, but she can't, knowing that it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. That's my way of hurting you, but you can't control it, because in order for you to see me, you got to be without her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so
Right.
we just proved that one monkey don't stop no show. That this show continues to go on.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep on rolling. Hey. But
yes, Miss Jazz a Capricorn. Me too. John.
Yeah, I'm a
You
Capricorn.
say I'm the only child where it's easy for me.
Yeah.
You know.
And the thing is, I have to accept and respect that that's her mom's decision. So
But
it's
you
not
know,
gonna make it. So.
but come to my mom's defense.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is my mom is, biblically and spiritually, how your Bible thumpers are, and these Christian folk, she fits among those people. So she had beliefs, and because she had them beliefs, she entitled to them beliefs. My thing is if you entitled to them beliefs, well, I'm not gonna. I always say, don't press your preference on somebody else.
Yeah, but my question is, why those beliefs didn't take place when she first met me? Why are they now?
Because they didn't think. I'm saying. This is my honest opinion.
Right.
People never last with me because people always took me for granted and used me and then dumped me.
Right. So
they didn't think that you.
I understand that.
So that's why.
I know, but what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. This is what I think.
Okay.
If it's your belief, right?
Right.
You're not going to what's the word I'm looking for? You're not going to give any type of leeway,
Right.
to come in and say, well, maybe she'll. No, if that was that person's belief, like say that's Tammy's belief,
Right.
then it's the belief from the beginning. It ain't the belief in the middle or in the end.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You can't pick and choose when you feel like you
Thank
want
you,
to be.
Angela.
You want to be Miss Holier than thou.
I get what
you have to be that
I get
way.
what you're saying.
Right.
All I'm saying, I get what you're saying.
Right.
Me, I don't condone and agree with any of it. Let
Right.
me tell you why. Because I've always been me. I ain't changing who I am. I've always been the best me, about me, with me, as I could. I'm not trying to fit into nobody's box
Right.
because the way they want me.
Right.
My thing is that I'm gonna treat you the way that you want me to treat you. So if you want me to treat you this way, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna stay over here. You see what I'm saying? So and I'm gonna protect mine. Whatever is mine and is around me, I'm protecting it with all costs. Thank you for the heart, man.
You said that mom changed. Mom changed after she just knew that I wasn't going.
Wasn't going nowhere. Yeah. Because my people are used to people hurting me. And it always felt like, to me, as long as I was crying, needy and wanting and falling and coming and all that, as long as I was doing that, they were happy. But the minute I ain't crying no more, I'm happy, I ain't asking for nothing, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't bothering you. Oh, no, they don't want to talk to me. I don't get a phone call. I talk to 2 people.
Right.
I talk to 2 people every day. And every day since for the past 6 years. That's my wife and my mom. And my cousin may call every now and again.
But that's the thing, is that they, what it is that you needed. No, you needed them. You needed somebody to talk to.
Right.
You needed somebody. Now you don't need them in that way, so to speak. So
Right.
then you don't need them anymore. Not to say you don't need them anymore, but to them you don't need them anymore.
Right.
So now it's a problem.
It's
Because how dare you?
But it's not my problem.
Right? How dare you be happy? How dare you be happy and then don't need us?
Because they're not used to me being happy and not
Right.
eating.
Right.
So then you understand.
No,
that.
I don't.
Well, why you so telling me you want wait? So wait, you either you understand or you don't. What you
mean? I know. Well, let's put it this way. I don't agree with it.
Right.
I understand that part. When I say understand, doesn't mean I agree with it. It's not okay. Because basically, you're using, is what you're doing.
Who?
You're being used.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Like you're long as you like you was available. See, like
Long
your
as I was
father
accessible, yeah.
Right. So you're not accessible anymore. Now it's a problem. We can't use you to the capacity that we was able to use you. Now we're not gonna put it off on you because
We need you.
yeah, we're gonna put it off on Jay. It's because of Jay. Because see, this wouldn't have happened if Jay would have came along. Because you, not to put you down or anything, but that's why some of them think. Because see, you would have never thought of moving like that. You wouldn't have had the brains to think of. I'm just saying, you wouldn't have had the brains to think of moving like that to get away from us. So it had to be Jay. So Jay's the problem. So we don't like Jay. So Jay can't come over no more.
No, that ain't it. I wanted to move. I'm just.
No, I know that. I know that.
I wanted to move.
I'm just saying that's instead of them thinking because
Yeah.
my previous husband, right? His aunt would think like that. She didn't want to think. She said it was easier to blame the wife for everything because she didn't want to think that it was her nephew's thinking that that's something that he didn't want to do. So like if we didn't come to get together, and I said, well, he's the one that didn't want to come. She,
Right.
No, and he'd be like, yeah, I didn't want to go. I say, and I told her, I said, why do you always blame the wife? She said it's easier to blame the wife
Right.
than for her to think my nephew didn't want to come to my party.
No. Well,
You know
I
what I'm
wanted to move, and I would. The thing was, I'm finna say it out loud. I knew that you were, if push come to shove, you were gonna move and be with me where I was. Well, I knew. But I've been there 50 years. It was nothing but just trauma. I wasn't finna put you into that just to be in my world. So for me to get out of that and still be with you was to move away. And that's the best decision I ever made. That's the best decision. Being where I'm at right now today with who I'm with has been the best decision I've made in my entire 55 years of living. I have no regret of the decision I made
And Miss
6
J is
years
not
ago.
holding anything to her
No.
hand to force her to say it.
No. This is the happiest I've been since I've been alive. And I've been through some shit. You know, what surprises me is my wife. My wife has suffered more than I ever have. And yet she's still standing, supporting me. I mean, can I just put it out there? Can I just put it out there? My wife has lost a husband. My wife has lost 3 children. My wife has lost a pet. She's lost 2 parents. She's lost a cousin. You see what I'm saying? She's had all this loss. And she's standing here today supporting me, talking to me. She talks to me like she ain't been through nothing. She supports me like she ain't been through nothing. And didn't have to deal with what she's dealing with my people. No, I'm glad I'm far off. I'm glad I'm 5 hours away. I'm glad that I only talk to her and go to work. That's it. This is why she supports me. I support her. I have no regrets in the decisions that I made. You good? You alright?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
My
okay.
itch right here.
Okay. So, you know, I have no regrets. None. And she keeps smiling. She keeps getting up every day. She keeps getting up. Anybody had that much loss that anybody be able to get up like that and keep moving? That shit is hard. And I ain't lost like that. I ain't lost nobody like that. My mama's still living. I ain't never known my daddy. My brothers and sisters, they don't have nothing to do with me, you know. Shit, don't nobody call and talk to me. Shit, for people to talk to me, I got to call them. And it's okay. You ain't got to ring my phone. People show you how they feel about you by the way that they treat you.
I mean, did you see that comment where somebody said that you should have more than just your wife, that you should have friends? She has friends.
Yeah.
But those
they don't call.
Those people only call when they want something.
I don't have nobody.
So she deals with them accordingly of how she wants to deal with them. But other than that, she doesn't hear from them. Like I said before, I lived with her a whole year, and not one person came by out of all her friends. One person. That's it. So I lived with her a whole year. So, and nobody can sit up here and say, "Well, nah, Jay, I used to come over." Not when, because I was there a whole year.
She stayed with me a whole year.
A whole year.
See, and get this, my family has always thought because I was gay, they thought I kept a lot of company. Thought I would, entertain orgies and shit. My people quit watching TV. That shit don't happen on TV. But then they thought that. So when baby came in my life, and baby stayed with me a whole year, and I said, you see my phone ring? I said, you see anybody come knocking at my door? She said, no, ain't nobody came. So wouldn't it be easy for you to just get up and leave? Shit.
And that's the thing is where she lived, I kid you not, she can visit all her friends and people. I mean, they're all like 5 and 10 minutes apart.
Right.
Well, the big city I live in, you're 30, 40 minutes apart. But
you just want to pick up and
but
go
where
nowhere.
she's at, her hometown, I kid you not, 5, maybe 10 minutes away. So nobody was
each way.
Yeah, nobody was far away to where they can say, "Well, you live too far for me to come by." It wasn't like that. Everybody was right up the street.
Nah,
I mean,
then when they visit, I visit outside. They visit outside. I had to go outside. When my sister comes to the house, she go outside. I had to go outside. She didn't come in the house. And you
now, Alaska, you live in Alaska. I can understand them not coming to Alaska, but we're just talking about, when you 5 minutes away, and now we're 5 hours away, but we're talking about when she was still living there, she was 5 to 10 minutes away from all these people.
Yeah.
That's her hometown is that small. It was that 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and nobody can come by. I've been there a year. Come on. So
I have no regrets. I know that.
It's not that she just sits up and say, "Well, I only got Miss J." She don't choose to just have me to talk to. That's by choice of people who were surrounding her. Now everybody had a problem when she moved. Well, why you moved? Where were you when she was there? So no. My TikTok name is The Real Mrs. J.
Real Mrs. J. None of my family came through for my 30-year-old funeral. Wait, what you say? What that say? Wait. It say for my 30-year-old funeral, and when he left, said, "Mom, 2 siblings." Wow. Hi, Kristen and Amber. Have a relationship that you want, not like others. Yeah,
you want to really. I know people say stuff like, you see people say, "Ooh, I want a relationship like yours." Well, you don't want a relationship like anybody else's, because you don't know what that person or what those people had to go through to get the relationship that they have. So you just want a happy, healthy relationship. Just say that you want somebody to treat you the way that you want to be treated and the way that you treat other people, but you don't want to have a relationship like anybody else's, because you don't know.
You say it's called living in peace and out the way. What you say it's called living in peace and out the way of others, so-called friends and family can't be trusted. It's just the situation with Tammy and her daughter kind of hit close to home, so that's why we wanted to talk about it. I'm not talking about Tammy. I don't know Tammy from a can of paint. I don't know her daughter, nothing like that, but we all go through real life situations. They just
her daughter actually sound like her when she speaks. Her voice sounds like her. Yeah. I've never really heard either one of her daughters really talk.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about them. I just saw that they were trending, and I was like, I get it. I can understand how her daughter feels. I'm pretty sure it was hurtful for her mom to sit next to her and say those things, and she has to, you know,
She has to take it.
She has to take it and say face in front of Candy, you know, and
or she has to take it because her mom
Right.
is paying for some stuff.
right.
You see what I'm saying?
But see, that's a choice because she don't have to deal
She
with
don't.
that.
But if
You
you,
know?
but if you look at the whole clip, that's what I was saying. I looked at other clips, and when you look at the clip, the daughter is like the daughter just said a minute ago. She said, "Oh, you gonna lean in on this one, huh?
Right.
Yeah, go ahead on and lean in." She's joking, but you can tell she's glad it's been brought up.
yeah.
But she's joking to kind of.
But
lighten it up
that
a
I can
little bit.
guarantee you it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Because she wants her mom to accept her
For who she
regardless.
loves, yeah.
You know, because who she loves doesn't take away the character of who the daughter is.
Right.
Just like who I am is not what my preference is.
All right.
Just because I'm gay, it's not my preference of how I carry myself. But it's okay if you feel like that, you know, people feel what they don't understand. And when they don't understand,
But
you
it's
know?
even no different than saying a domestic violence person.
right.
Okay, the person who's actually doing the
Right.
Okay, so you know, we're just saying hypothetically,
right.
you know that
Tyrone.
Tyrone
Yeah.
is, and then to tell her,
But yeah. So, being that this is being close to home, and seeing that, you know, Tammy, the way she is with her daughter, I just want to know, you know, how does it make you feel being that you pretty much going through the same thing? Like you say, you just, you know.
I mean, and like I said, at first it bothered me. It'd be different if I'd done something, then I could be like, okay. But when you know that you haven't done anything to somebody, it kind of like be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know, because at one point you did. It'd be different if she never did.
Right.
But at one point you did, and now you don't. Then that's like, okay, you know, what the hell?
so now my
but
question-
now I'm okay with it. I just tell her she wants to go visit her mom. I don't make her feel guilty. I don't make her feel bad about going to
Right,
go visit her
you
mom.
know.
I say go visit your mom.
Yeah, and
she
then-
go by herself. Go visit her mom because I can't go anyway. So go visit your mom.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make me any better if I sit up here and give her a problem about going to go see her mama. That's her mama.
Yeah.
That's somebody who brought her into this world. I would never, stop her from seeing her mom.
Right.
But
You know, and I appreciate you not making me feel I have to choose between you and my family.
There's just
You know, so that's why I navigate between you and them. I make sure my home is together. I make sure it's nothing that you want and need. Then once I got you to where you don't need nothing, you don't want to. Hey, baby, it's all right if I shoot out of town for a couple days. You good? And you be like, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because I take care of home first.
yeah. Have you ever talked to her? Yes. Yeah. Mom used to hug and kiss on me.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong, y'all. My mama don't dislike her. My mom talks to her. She calls my mom. My mom calls her. It's just the fact that it doesn't feel the same. Whereas my wife feels welcome. If a crisis come and we need to get out the house and go to my hometown, we don't have a place to stay. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. They get along. They talk to one another. It's just she can't stay at the house. Kind of like Tammy and her daughter's going through. You see what I'm saying? It's the same with my sister. She would have to get a hotel. I can stay at my sister's house, but she would have to get a hotel. You know, it's like that. It's not. So let's just clear it up. They like my wife. It's just they can't. My wife can't depend on them. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Hey, Nana. And my mom puts it on spiritual beliefs. My sister puts it on her boyfriend, fiance. You know, he don't want that in his house. And his daughter got a whole wife, but he don't want that in his house. He don't want us in it.
And they went to the wedding.
And it went to the wedding, was a part of the wedding, yeah. So I don't get that one. I ain't trying to figure that out. I stay in my lane. I maintain my lane.
Like somebody said, inconsistent. I think that's the thing is it'd be different if there was some type of consistency there.
Yeah.
But it's very diabolical.
If I ain't know what that word mean, I know what it mean now.
I mean, just it's like it's weird because it's like you pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? You're picking and choosing who you want to, mingle with based off of who they are to you.
You say thanks for sharing your truth. That's a shame that people have different opinions. Yeah, I mean everybody's entitled to
you can have opinions.
Yeah,
it's just that my thing is don't mistreat somebody just for the sake of you're not accepting of or based off of your religious beliefs. It's still
we're born in sin. We all were born in sin. We gonna sin every day. That's why the man came and died and told us to repent every day. Because every day you're going to sin and have to repent from something. Mm-hmm. Okay? So don't let nobody just make you feel bad about decisions you make in life
daily,
or whatnot, because you have to navigate through this life. Ain't nobody grabbing you by the hand and saying, come on, I'm gonna take care of you. So you have to do what you need to do and what's best for you. Mm-hmm. Stop worrying about what somebody think about you and what you doing. As long as you ain't hurting you or nobody else, that's all that should matter.
Because people in general are laying down just like Tammy. Mm-hmm. She laying down who would she want to lay down with, and every night. So
exactly,
why should her daughter be worried about what her mama thinks of her relationship? Long as, like you said, they're not hurting each other.
Right
now, you laying down every night being happy with who you look. Why can't I do the same?
Right. And the thing is, it shouldn't. And I love
yours just happened to be very muscular, hairy, and mine just happened to be smooth.
I love me some Miss Tammy. I love me so. What you say?
I said you just happen to lay down with somebody that's muscular and hairy, and I just happen to lay next to somebody who's smooth and silky.
I'm smooth and silky, y'all.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. I'm smooth and silky. Shit, maybe I should change my name from Swain to Smooth and Silky Swain. Oh man.
But what else is in the that's all we had to say. We just had to tell you what we deal with, and everything is not going to be perfect, things you just have to.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to paint a bad picture,
Yeah, you just have to work. Right. You have to figure out. There's ways to work through things. Like I said, our way of working through things is she go visit her mom without me, and that way everybody's kumbaya. Everybody's good. You don't worry about nobody. Nothing. So she go visit her mama. Over there.
I think the only thing that bothers her is she feels that I'm putting too much of myself and not resting, because I'm making sure she good and I'm making sure my people good over there, and she feels like I'm shortchanging myself, because by the time I go back to work, I'm exhausted because I want to.
What'd you say, Wildflower?
What'd you say, Wildflower? Anybody? Wait, you don't. Wait, I forgot what I can't get it.
Let me say. What did it say? You don't hurt nobody. You must have self-care. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah. You say you and your spouse, each other comes first, then parents other. Yeah. How does your family react towards swing? Oh man, look here, like Wi-Fi. Let me tell you. Her mom. I can't even. Her mom, out of all the relationships I've ever been in, even when being married to a man, her mom embraced me with love, and she put on this red lipstick for me. Every time she see me, she get this red lipstick on. She put it on. Hey, baby.
Well, y'all used to hear it. I don't know if you ever used to be on the lives, Wildflower, but when I used to call my mom when we on live, and then she'd hear my voice. She'd hear my voice and say, "Hey, mom," she'd say, "Hey, how you doing?" Then we should, "Hey, how you doing?" It's like, really, mom?
Yeah, and then I said, "Mom, sing to me." She'll sing a Christian song. Then I said, "Okay, mom, then she'll keep going."
And I need to put that video out there because I have a video of her, and I asked her, I said, "Mom, what do you think
about me?
What do you think about her?" And my mom said,
And she said it.
She said, you live in your truth.
Yeah.
And you know the Bible.
She saying God is love.
And yeah, she's saying God is love. And she said you're very kind. You're very loving and kind. And I love that you take the time out to
love my daughter.
You know, when you're in town to come visit.
No, she said that she loved that I take care of you.
Yeah, but she said you take the time out.
Yeah.
She said you take the time out to come over there to see her.
Oh yeah.
When you're in town.
I love you. Hey, you go where you're welcome. You go where you're welcome. So yeah, Wildflower, to answer your question, I love Miss I was finna call her name, but I love me some mom. I do. I love me some mom. You know, I miss her dearly. But I've never got a chance to meet her dad because he had already passed.
Yeah.
You know.
And my aunt, uncle, they love her. They love her.
Yeah. they gotta get mad when she go and I'm not with her.
Yeah, they be like,
look, I kind of low key like that shit though. He like to do the ass for me. Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, my uncle and my aunt, they're in their late 80s.
Yeah.
Almost 90s. And they love her. They love her.
I go to jumping and they so, cause you know they so frail or whatnot, cause they, you know. Yeah. And I go to grab, I want to hug them so, because it feels so good to be loved without being judged. Mm-hmm. And they know who I am and they allow me to be me because they see that I'm not disrespecting. I respect them and her.
And my uncle, y'all, his name is Uncle Charles. I love my Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles, y'all.
My Uncle Charles. Okay.
He cried.
He cried when I told her. You weren't over there that time, but I had told him how people treat her and treat me, and
he just started crying.
He just went to tears. And my aunt was like, "Charles, why are you crying?" I said, "Auntie, leave him alone." But it upset him to know that we would be mistreated in any type of way. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Especially being as kind as we are. You know, we try to treat people how we want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So he couldn't understand that. That hurt him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, you know, Tammy gonna feel like she feel, and hopefully that her daughter can get past and accept how her mom feels, and but you know, regardless of how her mom feels, she should still bring her girlfriend to her graduation. But if her mom is pulling the string, the daughter needs to be okay with the mom taking it away.
Her mom ain't pulling no strings over no university like that. Who can come go in and out them doors?
You sound very protective of those who love you too. I treat people.
You do.
It'll backfire. But true love, yeah. Be careful about judging harshly, yes.
But
yes.
What else is in the TikTok news? You got anything else in TikTok news? What else is in the TikTok tabloid, y'all? You know what?
So y'all met her?
No, she's talking about the video that she did.
Oh, okay.
Is that what you're talking about, Q?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she had receipts and everything. That's what she's talking about. That she had stuff, you know, like pointed out. She didn't want to fight Layla. First of all, she would have to go through so many people to get to Layla. She would have to fight X amount of people to get to Layla to be where Layla is even at. Because Layla still trains every day. Layla would tear that ass up. I don't care what nobody say.
You say that the show is what she's playing on TV. Do she make their relationship right for them on the show? What you saying, Sherry? Who you talking about? Clarissa just needs to take care of the man she's with and be quiet.
Wait a minute, Q. We don't even know if he's there. She called his name. He never answered. Every time everybody asked her where he at, he's upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know, Sarah. I don't know. Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Now she asked the question. She said, "The show is what? Excuse me. The show is what she's playing on TV. Do she make their relationship right for them on the show?" She talking about Tammy. Oh, you talking about the Miss Pat show?
That's still not making sense.
You talking about the Miss Pat show? Because that's on the show I watch her on. Oh, I want to know her on the Miss Pat show. I mean, the house, the house of.
Tammy's on another show.
I didn't know she was on the show. Well, the house of something. I saw Vicious House or something. I saw that, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a fan of Tammy's. I love Tammy, so you know I just pray.
Yeah, Tammy's on Family Business, but
yeah, but her daughter is younger on Family Business. Yeah, House of Vicious. Yeah,
but
she's on Cotton Acting. See, I haven't watched that. That has something to do with cheating and stuff, so I don't watch that.
She's on a show called Cheaters.
Yeah, Catching Cheaters.
I mean, but what does that have to do with her relationship with her daughter? I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know, because I believe her daughter's on one of them shows. I can't. Her daughter's on one of them shows, huh?
But she has 2 daughters, though.
But one of them is on the show.
Right, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's the one that we're talking about, though.
I don't know. I haven't seen neither one of them. I couldn't tell you what they look like till I just saw it on there. So. But yeah, that's what we had today, y'all. Some people will play gay for the money but don't like it. Oh, I ain't finna play something I don't like. You ain't gonna get 100. You ain't gonna get 110%.
Well, it depends on what it is. It depends on what it is. Like if you get, if I know what I'm saying, if you get not necessarily like
can you be
sexual orientation, I'm just saying.
Can you kiss Idris?
Well, shit, Queen Latifah did it.
Huh?
Queen Latifah did it.
Yeah,
but said that don't even look right.
They don't. But she was sitting on Dub J. That didn't look right. I was like, yeah, Queen,
don't kiss him.
Yeah, I was like, Queen, don't do it, Queen. And she did it. But she's the one doing this. I don't know. It don't look like I was laughing. Yeah. Oh man. You got no question?
No, I don't have any.
No question. And nobody got no question? Baby said I got arrested today. She said I can't do nothing. I can't do no work. Can't mow the yard. I can't change the rings. I can't do nothing. We're going to Lowe's though. We're going to Lowe's when we get out here. We're going to Lowe's. Yeah, she treats Lowe's like Target, so yeah, get in Lowe's.
I said, look, they're back hanging out together.
Huh?
T and Tamira.
Oh, okay.
They went shopping together.
Oh.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, I didn't know they wasn't getting along.
Oh yeah, you know.
Say, hey guys, have a good weekend. Well, we're gonna definitely try.
And R.I.P. to D'Angelo.
Yeah,
Lost
R.I.P.
another good one.
D'Angelo. I didn't even know he was sick. I didn't.
Nobody did. A lot of people said they didn't know till it was announced, you know, that he had, you know, that going on. So
yeah.
I want some of your brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Yeah.
I tell you, hey Shay, but I tell you what.
Hey Shay.
We know he wasn't talking about brown sugar. We know what he's talking about. My dad had to point out what he's talking about. I was like, oh, I'm just singing a song.
Oh man. What else I got? I want to thank my cousin for coming through, speaking and talking.
Oh, that was one of them.
Who?
That was Tammy. That was one of the videos.
Getting my degree, and she can't be in the She can't be there. Do you get what I'm saying? My girlfriend can't be there.
Why?
That's true. Exactly. There's moments that my people have.
Oh, no.
Thank you. Let's speak about it if we're going to speak about it. Let's speak about it.
Be there.
she knew,
No,
she was like, okay, I can't
I
be
got a
there.
question.
Rats.
With your other daughter,
Oh.
she's straight, right?
Uh-huh.
Her boyfriends in the past. She's never been allowed to bring her boyfriends around.
She would be.
She would be.
She would be.
And
Thank
what's the
you.
difference?
Because thank you, I love it. Now we talking. What you did, you leaned in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Like, how is that fair?
Because there's something called confirmation
Yeah.
bias.
And she's 29.
Confirmation bias allows me to accept.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
She just went at it. She went about it wrong, but I
So
understand.
LeBron James has made his.
Let me see. I was want to go back and watch it. They said it was a cameraman.
They say that answer was BS. That answer was bullshit. I said I didn't like that. She won't accept it. Yeah, I mean it's bothersome. Like I say, you
But
know.
I mean, that's her decision, you know.
Yeah.
That's her decision. You know what I'm saying? So,
You say, did you see the interview with Miss Pat and her daughter on Candy Show? No. I need to see that. But I know Miss Pat accepts her daughter though.
Yeah.
She
She makes fun about it, but
Yeah. We went and watched Miss Pat at one of her shows and she talked about it. So yeah. I just wish people would just let people be people and might not like it. But as long as it's not hurting you and not bothering you, not touching you, you shouldn't have nothing to say about it, So, anyway, what else we got, baby? Yeah, just keep your thoughts to yourself, That's what I got. Because I don't want nobody walking around not liking me, but I'm finding out daily these people don't like me. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It took my coworker to send me an invite saying people just, it's not you they don't like, it's the spirit of you, the spirit in you that you hold that people don't like. And I'm like, but that ain't got nothing to do with me, So, I'm learning that. I'm like, because everybody can have the same spirit. You can have a good, nice, sweet spirit, and be talking, but they choose not to, and that ain't on me. That's they foul ass spirit. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I know I stay my ass away from around folk. Shit, I know how to move
there's
around.
something in your spirit that mess with what they got going on over there.
Yeah. She told me that video. I said, you know what? You sure right. It's within me. It is who he that's within me that you don't like. It's not me. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep. So I learned to wash my hands and dust my feet off. Those are I think it's in Matthew.
Say that right there.
I want to say it's Matthew 10 for Matthew 10.
Excuse me.
Yeah, 14. I'm gonna make sure I got this right. Yeah, this it. Hold on. This it. Hold on. No, I need the other one. Where is it? Yeah. And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear you, whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your word, when you depart out of that house or city, shake it off and dust it off your feet. I knew what I said. And whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your word, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. So when somebody don't accept you or don't accept nothing,
And you just do like you know how like dogs do when they get done.
Yeah.